Hello and welcome back to Betrayal on the Trail. When we last saw our heroes, they had began a new day in the Shadowfell after claiming the first rose they needed to gain the gauntlets. After enjoying a cold cup of tea, the party headed down to the dining room to see if they can track down the butler. Upon arriving, they found him tending to a long table seating dead Eladrin. He retreated to the kitchen, and the party used this as an opportunity to get the jump on him. However, the spirits of 4 of the deceased Eladrin raised from their bodies, 3 with swords and 1 with a holy symbol. A fight broke out, with the butler swiftly joining, and with Marie drawing fire from the spirits, Cabal summoning 2 mighty toads to fight alongside them all, 3 brawling the butler on the hall chandelier, and Arabella knocking both 3 and the butler from the ceiling with a pulse of gravity magic. We find our heroes preparing for another round of combat.
3. You just watched a toad try and bite a ghost. What are you going to do with this new set of information?
It's just another day at the office. How far away is Marie from Eladrin Boy?
That would be about...
They're both on the ground, right?
Yeah, they're both on the ground, yeah. So the Eladrin was still about 15 feet away. You kind of circled round to line up that shot.
Alright. What I want to do is get to Marie, heal her, and then get to Main Boy and hit him. And I want to try and do that without going within 5 feet of Main Boy until I finish within 5 feet, and I got 40 feet of movement. Is that possible?
That is possible. You
don't want an opportunity attack if I can help it.
You might get one from one of the ghosts, though.
Oh, that's fine.
Cool.
They're only ghosts.
Ghosts can't kill you, they're not real.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna run up to Marie, and I will use a hand of healing on you.
Thank you. Is it like a slap across the face? And a pep talk?
I think it's more gentle than that, I would hope, but you know.
Okay.
I'm trying really hard not to ask Free to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
No, I'm not doing that to you today.
That's gonna heal you for 5 HP, Marie. I'm sorry, it's something.
That puts me over 10. So that's fine.
So as you go run up, tap a little heal, you start to run off, and one of the spirits is going to swing at you, and that is a 13 to hit.
That will hit. No, it won't. I got 17 AC. I'm lying.
That wasn't even the same ballpark.
No, it really wasn't.
Cool. So you managed to duck out of the way of this ghost, like you say. They can't hurt you, and you make your way up to this Eladrin.
Cool. I've just read that that's going to use, because of the order I've done this in, that's going to use my main action. So now, running up to the Eladrin, I use my bonus action to... Do I want to flurry of blows him? No, I want to keep my key points. Yeah, I'll just punch him. I'm just gonna punch him.
Cool.
17 to hit.
That just hits, yeah.
Yeah, punch him. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna yeah. I mean, this is the guy who killed Trelvin, right?
Yeah, this is the Trelvin guy.
I'm just... Do I want to say anything to him? No, I'm just... 3's gonna try his best to look, you know, angry at him.
They're kind of like stern, stoic type face.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's 3 can do.
I really want to make you make an intimidation check. Do it for me just to see how good you are at keeping a steely face.
Intimidation plus 0. 3.
Your bottom lip's wavering while you're looking at it. But you managed to get a good slap across him anyway, so that's what really matters. That brings us to Cabal next.
So the Toad Brothers seem to be doing a bang-up job on what they're supposed to be doing. I'm a bit concerned about these ghosts, but I don't know if I've actually got anything that that is really that useful for them. So I think with a bonus action, I am going to throw out a first level healing word to Marie. So that is going to be 5 points of healing back to you, Marie.
Thank you.
And then with my main action, I'm going to flick the staff forward, and I'm going to cast Infestation on the ghost with the Holy Symbol.
Amazing, yeah.
So they are going to have to make a Constitution saving throw, please. DC is 14.
Oh, they very lowballed that. Yeah, that's way under.
Excellent. So they are going to take 4 points of poison damage,
Okay.
and then they are going to be pushed. They are going to then move 5 feet north.
Northward, cool.
I don't know which way that is. I suppose I'm trying to. I don't even know. I'm just trying to mess with it.
Yeah. With how I've laid out the mansion itself in relation to the rest of the world, it would be going kind of to the right wall in comparison to where you guys headed in. So now you know where north is.
Excellent. I've cast compass.
And it is...
Cool. Yeah, that's me.
It is going to make a save on its concentration spell. And succeeds. So that does bring it to the spirit's go. And after I just did that save, it's going to drop its concentration on that anyway and make its way over to the Eladrin. It's going to whisper another prayer in Sylvan, place its hand on it, and it is going to cast Cure Wounds on it.
That's my least favorite thing.
The enemies can do it too.
Can
Yeah,
I use counter spell on Cure Wounds?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Cool. So you watch as this spirit makes its way over to this Ladrin, whispering a prayer in beautiful Sylvan, kind of like almost like poetry. And then Arabella fucking lights up red, points at it, and the holy light that was surrounding this ghost just turns off instantly.
No!
So Arabella pushed the no button on that spell.
Yes.
One of the sword ones is going to attack the toad that is in range of it. But a 20-something, 22 to hit.
No.
It's in steel. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. 9 damage.
Cool.
And it's going to have to make a constitution save, or else its health will be dropped to that new cap.
It's gonna get 13.
That passes. And the other two are going to continue their assault on Marie. 10 on the first one, but 15 on the second one.
Yeah, second one hits.
So that is 11 damage that time.
Okay. Yeah.
And
If I hadn't got the healing, that would have knocked me flat. But
and could you make a Constitution saving throw?
oh, here we go. That's 15.
That passes. Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. So they take their swings, and that brings us down to Arabella.
I would like to cast Magic Missile at 2nd level at the main Ladrin, the butler.
Cool.
Quite intent on ruining his day. 15 points of force damage.
He is looking bloodied up by this point. Like, he is not having a great time.
Well, if only someone would heal him.
God damn it. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
No.
Cool. That brings us back to the top with Marie again.
feel like I'm primarily just drawing fire at the moment, and that's
You're
okay.
presumably looking pretty beat up, right?
I'm looking beat up once again. The healing did help, but okay. So I'm gonna send out because 3's in like 5 feet of main.
3's headed off a little bit, so he's now also 15 feet ahead towards where the Eladrin is.
Motive potential suddenly flies out to you, and there's just like a little frog kind of swimming around your head right now. That's my bonus action, and then I'm going to just kind of like, jump up like standing leap up in the air. Is there anything else around me besides the frog that will take thunder wave damage? My high jump is feet equal to 3 plus my strength modifier. My strength modifier is -1, so 3. So okay, I jump 2 feet in the air. So not even that great, but yeah. I'm just gonna
You jump almost your height.
just the kind of the best pirouette in the air I could possibly do, and then thunder wave once again.
Yeah,
15 cube.
Yeah, cool. So that would be the 2 toads and then the spirits, I would say.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just saluting the toads. Like
1 toad, actually. No, 1 toad and the
1
spirit.
toad. Just like
Yeah, because the other toad's got him grappled, right?
Yeah.
yeah, hold your ears, buddy.
So the first one got a 9. Second one got a 4. Let's see. Third one as well, they got an 8.
Okay, they all fail.
Things are looking
that's
good for them. They're having a great time.
Oh. Yeah, 16 thunder damage, and they're all pushed 10 feet away from me. And
Nice.
Obviously, Frog takes 8.
One of the spectres that you blast, it just kind of dissipates out of existence from the force of this. Just fades into nothing. The other 2 kind of slide their way back like before, just floating effortlessly backwards and then coming to a halt 10 feet away from you. Awesome. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Again, I'm just gonna start like kind of talking tactics with the toad. Like, no, you're gonna swallow him, yeah?
Lounge also like climbs down your shoulder into this little huddle as well and seems to be nodding along.
Okay, that's fine. That's me.
So, that brings us to the Eladrin's Go, who is currently grappled, and yeah, they don't want to beat that, so they're going to use their action to attempt to escape from the grapples. It's a 16 with raw dex.
Yeah, then he will escape from that grapple.
Yeah, so he manages to slip his way out, but that's his action, and he is currently surrounded. I'm gonna see if he gets his bonus action. He does not. So he is currently surrounded, having his action used up, and he's gonna stay in place, not wanting to take an opportunity attack.
You should move.
Yeah,
A wise
you
choice.
should run.
And that is his go. It is the Toad's go next.
The toad that was with him looks him in the eye, lets out a deep brr that could have been you should have, and is going to attempt to bite him again. That's that's a 15.
15 misses, unfortunately.
That is regrettable.
I was so ready for a frog to eat this character.
The other toad has heard its whispers from Marie, has heard the strong affirmation from the Comrade General, you are going to eat someone, and will jump in next to the Eladrin and make a bite attack against him, why not?
Yes.
Do it.
So that is that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits, yeah. Roll some damage.
All right.
Toad
So
hours.
that is 8 piercing damage,
Okay.
8 poison damage,
Mm-hmm.
and the loving embrace of a toad's grapple.
So I'm not sure if you want to describe what happens next. What you see first is you see a frog kind of like pounce in the air, come down, and as it comes down, it opens its mouth wide and bites from the top part of this Eladrin, and you just kind of see his legs buckle a little bit as he falls unconscious within this grapple of the toad. Now this is your toad. It's been instructed to just do that attack, but if whatever happens next with it is your call.
Cabal should have been paying attention to this, but is still staring at Arabella after somebody prayed to a god and she said no. And it didn't happen. And Cabal is looking at her with something somewhere between terror, fear, and admiration. It's like, sees the situation is going to go and is going to walk up to the toad. So he's like unconscious in its mouth.
Yes. Also, I'm going to say, now that we've kind of moved past the initial him falling unconscious, as he goes limp, the spirits around the room also fade away. Seems that he was, to a degree, the kind of conduit that was keeping them in this reality, and as he's fallen unconscious, he's lost the focus on that.
I'll look at the toad that's not currently got open his mouth and like point to the table and be like, "What's it?" and have it start eating the bodies of the ones that are there, just in case there's some weird arcane thing.
Marie's is on the table like, yes!
So there's a celebrating grung on the table as a large toad makes its way from seat to seat eating tender bodies.
This is horrific.
This is the worst session I've ever ran.
I'm gonna reach into. I want to like check his pocket, like while he's still like grappled, to see if I can get the rose, to see if it's like somewhere obvious.
He was the one that you saw where it was before. It was in the kind of like pocket of his suit jacket. So you kind of reach your way into there, and though kind of getting slimed a little bit by the toad, managed to slip it out, and you've obtained the second rose.
I'll take it.
Is he still alive, just unconscious, or is he like gone?
I'm gonna say he's unconscious for the time being. If you want the toad to finish him, that's. I'm not gonna be the one that makes a call if a toad eats men today.
While he's still sort of like half hanging out of the mouth, I think Cabal is going to like crouch down, try and sort of like look him in the dazed eyes and bring up his shield at the same time and be like, "I told Trelban I'd keep him safe. You bang," and I hit him with the shield and I say, "Made a liar of me. You bang. Made a monster of me. You bang." And then I will stand up and like just click like that, and the toad will swallow the rest of him.
Cool. So you watch as this strange, malicious Eladrin just gets swallowed up into the mouth of this large toad and ceases to be, essentially. You are left now in the quiet of this room. The other toad still making his round. He's on the second side of the table now, eating the last remaining pieces of its dinner. It's looking pretty full. That's 12 elves. Like, they're fucking big.
Very cool.
Yes.
That's terrifying, actually. I hate that.
I hate it too. I'm just like Marie would love it.
I think Cabal after that will like just like kind of sit in front of the toad as it's like sort of eating him, like just sort of like very, very, very close with shoulders slumped. And I think we'll take the rose out of his pocket and without looking away from the toad, like hold it up in a way that is kind of like, somebody take this from me.
I'll come over and take the rose. Who's got the other one?
I think I've got it. I
Yeah.
think because I remember. I think I slapped him across the face with it.
Yeah,
Tried it.
you were on the side of a wall in a slap match.
Yeah, no, I'll take the rose and then just like flick my wrist and it disappears.
Is that? Did you still have that, or is that like gone?
Yeah, no, I'm just keeping it safe.
Okay, I was just checking.
When you discard a key item in an RPG.
It's a handy storage. It's a handy storage spell called Sphere of Annihilation.
Just that sound that happens when you empty the recycle bin, you know? Three would just be like very quiet, kind of watching Cabal without really saying anything, and then slowly walk over to Marie and offer her a hand of healing.
Thank you. Yeah, all right.
That'll be, finally a good roll. 9 points of healing, and then just kind of, sit down on the floor somewhere and just, kind of keep an eye on Cabal from a distance.
Jana's also going to make her way into the room after watching you all do that.
For fuck's sake!
Sit down and just be like,
Every time!
that was really cool. That was really cool to witness. You guys are real heroes. Well done. What's the plan now?
We go back to the woman whose name I wrote down, I suppose, because we've got both the flowers. Oh, are we okay? Or do we need like a rest first?
I'd like a rest, please.
Yeah?
Not long, but
Sylphia.
something.
It's still like 10 in the morning, but
Yeah, we just go back to bed, lock that door again, sleep for another 8 hours, have another crack.
I can fill that ring full of spells. That's if people want to wait in here for a little while and rest up.
Yeah.
That's fine, and then we should return to that sort of tree stump room and present the roses. Given the larger than expected number of sort of earthy horrors and reanimated dead bodies here, perhaps we should prepare for the possibility that this handover won't go textbook.
I think we should consider that. Yeah.
As long as, I'm not saying we strike first or anything, but I do think it might be worth just
Keeping on guard up.
retaining a note of caution.
Yeah.
I think we should be prepared for anything.
One of the toads burps up a femur.
oh god.
Yes.
Oh, give it a
Yes.
How did I turn this comedy podcast into a fucking body horror?
I think it was somewhere around episode 2.
Yeah, fair point. I did send you to the bone room, so
That's true. A short rest?
cool. Yeah,
I'm assuming my max doesn't go up till a long rest.
unfortunately not. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
do an arcane recovery rather than resting.
Awesome. Yeah. Ooh.
A short rest is an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. In that case, the toads will go at the end. I think for most of this rest, as I'm not recovering anything, I'm just gonna kind of like largely sit quietly, sit with the toads, and every so often like pat one of them until they dissipate.
I think 3 would kind of slowly make his way over and sit near Cabal and just also pet the toads whenever Cabal does.
It's like the second Cabal's hand leaves, yours goes to go to. So you all kind of sit around this dining room for an hour until
Mm-hmm.
kind of feeling a little bit more hardy and ready after that last fight.
Yeah.
Are we heading straight up to the throne room?
Yeah, I think so. Before we go in, I would like to just throw a motive potential up on Cabal as well.
Cool, yeah. So you make your way back into the throne room area. You see Sylvia is back there as she was before, but this time she's kind of more lounging. She's got her legs over like one of the armrests and is just kind of drooping her head down on the other side. She kind of turns to look at you and is like, "Oh, I didn't actually expect you all to still be alive. Did you succeed on your mission?"
Pull the wood up midair.
I'll just like start rummaging and not be able to find it. I'll start panicking and like, and let's like pull it out and let's.
Impressive, very impressive. As she speaks, two little vines kind of make their way down from the ceiling, and they wrap around each of the roses and kind of slip them out of your hands and move them back over to her. She takes both of them. It's like, well, an agreement is an agreement. To the tower, shall we? And she goes to stand up. Cool.
Okay.
She leads you through the mansion, through a set doors that you didn't go through before, to a large winding staircase that leads up to a top floor of this manor, a sort of open rooftop area. And on this open rooftop there is a small bridge that leads its way across to the adjoining tower, which still has the shield over it. She goes up first and places the 3 roses in front of it, and as she does, the tower kind of shimmers for a second and the kind of wall of energy around it dissipates and fades away. Turns to you all and is like, "It's okay. I think I'll go in first by myself, and we'll bring the gauntlets out to you if that's agreeable."
Yeah.
Do you mind if one of us comes with you at all, or is there a reason why you want to go by yourself? Not that I'm suspicious or anything, but it just seems like you're doing that.
Understandable. These are dangerous weapons, but it is also my husband's grave.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm being disrespectful.
It's fine. She turns back around, swings the doors open, pauses for a minute. About 5 or 6 minutes pass, and she comes back out the other side. She has kind of cloth wrapped up around this very large object. Through the cloth you see this frequent pulse of blue. She places them down on the floor, unwraps them slowly, and you see these 2 shimmering silver gauntlets with kind of blue patterns over them that seem to be raw magic that are glowing ever so slightly. Well, you fulfilled your end of the deal, and at least now I can trust that these are going to a worthy hand. To someone as capable as my husband was, I first want to apologise for putting you through all that. You must understand we've had problems already with keeping these safe, and we want to make sure that they go to capable people, and well, you've been the first capable people to roll through, so. And she steps back away from them.
We'll do your husband proud.
I hope you do.
We'll try.
No, we will.
You know what?
We will.
I'm sure you will. For the first time, a very, very small smile crosses her face. Thank you.
Yeah.
How do we know who they're supposed to be for? I don't suppose you know.
Well, I know someone who likes punching.
The thing if I may, when my husband used these gauntlets, they weren't... Well, each of the weapons signified a certain part of combat, and these were the more defensive, supportive aspects of it. My husband used these gauntlets to heal those in need and protect those in danger. That's their main intended purpose, but... Well, these are special gauntlets. They fit to the wearer.
Maybe no one needs to wear them right now.
Are they like big, like steel sort of like gauntlets?
They look heavy. They're for dwarven fits. So though dwarves are quite short, their arms themselves are still quite like bulky. So they're relatively decent sized. They actually kind of look like they'll be probably loose on most hands.
I would be happy to take them if that would be okay. But I understand if we want to, keep them just for the group for now.
Here's an idea. Why don't we put them in the bag for now? We'll get out of here. Go back to reality. Back to Hagar. Have ourselves a nice day off.
Sounds great.
Sit down in a room and all try them on.
That's a good idea.
I like
Good
that.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
Where we can see how they feel. We can all understand the positions and experience whatever it is they do firsthand, and hopefully come to an understanding with shared knowledge that right now we don't have.
Yeah.
Mm.
That sounds like the most diplomatic way to do it. I like it. Works.
Also, which of you is going to carry the bag?
I can, if that's alright.
What happened when you... Did they go away somewhere?
Yeah.
Where?
I tell you what,
It's like a micro dimension.
That sounds safe.
how about
Are they connected physically? Or
That's what I
could
was
they be
thinking.
separated? Could we keep one in a micro dimension and one in a bag?
You could, yeah.
Like,
there we go, two-factor authentication.
I like it.
I'm gonna turn to Sylvia. Do they? If they're separate, if I was just to put one on, would it still work, or do they need to be together?
They need to be together to have the
Cool.
actual
Then
power.
yeah, we'll keep them separate.
Yeah. Who's gonna take the other
Okay.
one?
I've probably got a pocket in my trench coat I could stick it in somewhere in my bag, but
Sounds secure.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. You can take them.
I'll take it and I'll put it in my inside pocket and then be like,
why don't you take it from
I'll pick up the other one and just flick my wrist and it disappears.
It's secure.
It is.
Okay.
Amazing. So we've got one gauntlet in a pocket dimension and another in a pocket.
Equally secure.
Mhm.
It's like Fort Knox up in here.
I think I wanna, when we've taken those, I think I wanna turn to Sylvia Thorowax and be like,
Are you going to stay here?
To be truly candid with you, the reason I was here was to hide these. We've had 2 attempts at them being taken before, and after the second one, I thought it was safer in a different dimension entirely.
Who tried before? You know who was behind the other attempt?
It's honestly embarrassing. These knuckle-dragging gang of goblins They kept attempting to get into the tomb, you see. Absolute travesty, but
Pain in your face when you had to say that.
goblins. But they say they're a member of a thing called the Legion of the Forgotten. Apparently, it's a whole band of monsters and beasties that have got together to. Well, I'm not sure. They say that leader was a woman called Dee. But that's
D. D. Did you say D?
Oh, no, did you say D?
What? What? Just the letter?
well, I didn't ask them to spell it for me.
Oh, if you could have done it, might have been important.
I didn't think it.
We've got targets on our backs at the moment we to walk out of these halls here. Like it maybe Dee's entire plan was to like set us up together so that we'd be able to actually take these things.
Yes. That seems likely. Oh well.
Well, you have them now.
Guess we'll just give them some toads, you know?
Who's up for going back to our plane of existence?
Oh, completely.
I'm so ready.
Yeah.
Maybe get a pub lunch.
Sounds
Yeah.
nice.
Before if we say our goodbyes to Sophia Thorawax,
Mhm.
I decide to be like,
Thank you for your understanding and for your generous sharing
It's
of
fine.
these tools.
Thank you for killing 2 of my staff members that went insane.
We only killed one. The Drider is still around.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
He's very deflated though. He's probably on his last legs, and there's some
Yeah,
bees
he was
still
having like an
attacking him.
existential crisis.
do we need to go and say goodbye to that weird thing in the well?
Oh, absolutely. They gave me my best friend.
Yeah.
I love you all. I love you all equally. But if something happens to this guy, I'm going on a rampage.
Fair enough.
so that goes for me too.
So you make your way back down to the well, make yourself known to it, and you hear the dweller from inside it again. Little hand pokes up more quickly this time with the mouth on it, and the eye stalks follow slowly behind. Hello! I can't believe you're back, first off. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. Did the rings work well for you?
They did. They were very helpful.
Amazing.
Yeah, I completely forgot.
I'm so glad. Don't take them off until you've left, because there's a little bit of a knack with them. Once you wear them, when you take them back off, all of the Shadowfell exposure you would have had catches up to you in a really quick amount of time. So make sure you leave them on until after you're out. But other than that, I'm so glad.
Yeah, thank you again.
Good.
It was very, very kind
Yeah.
of you.
Thank you for trusting me.
We wanted you to know that we made it, and we came through, and that's because you came through for us.
You did. I wouldn't have been able to do it without this little guy. And, like,
Oh, I'm so glad he's fitting in. He's an amazing little specimen.
I mean, look at him.
two more eye stalks come out specifically.
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh, it's got flares.
Loud is just on my shoulder, just like not moving. Like,
Completely unfazed.
Right. Bye.
yeah, bye. I guess that's it. Yeah.
We're going back home, is what he means to say, and we don't know if we'll be back or not.
I mean that's fine. That's safe for you guys. So I'm
But
glad you'll all be safe.
Do you have any like siblings on the other side that we can go and say hi for or like? You know,
Or you could come say hi to them yourself.
I'm kind of invested in this whole being in a well situation, but
Okay, that's fine.
I appreciate the gesture.
We have wells on the... No, it's fine.
Wells and fish. That's what I know about the other side of reality now.
maybe we'll send some people through. No, that would be a terrible idea. Never mind.
Yeah, that would be awful.
Yeah, you don't want that. I mean, like if we meet anyone and they say that they're visiting, I'll come tell them to go seek out our well. Tell them that we sent them.
Please do.
We'll pass on our rings to our children and make them go on a pilgrimage.
That has me excited already.
At least I'm going to do that.
Val is already a quarter of a mile away.
Cool. So you all
Yeah, I'll just turn and leave after that.
Yeah, half of you just kind of like leave abruptly, just mid-conversation, just like you've X'd out of the dialogue tree, and I assume 3 kind of awkwardly follows behind after a minute of...
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, 3 would linger just a little bit too long, and then, yeah,
Yeah, amazing.
start to leave.
Cool. And make our way out of this Shadowfell version of Hagar, and I assume just head straight to the point of entry, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got fake room was fishing. We need to
Yeah.
go pick her up.
Make your way up to the shadowy reflection of the fishing pond, and you make your way over the stepping stones, through the kind of like archway of trees, and through back to your side of reality. The refreshing kind of warmth of the sunny sky washing over you all, a thing that you've not felt in such it seems like forever now. Kind of freshness of the air filling your lungs again, and the colour and life of the surrounding area. And you see a certain elven individual sat on a small stool, fishing cap on, a kind of like fine fisherman's jacket around shoulders, rod in water, a bucket absolutely filled with pretty much every single fish in the pond.
Oh god. We've ruined
Three-
an
three-
ecosystem.
3's just gonna run up and give her a hug.
You're back! Oh my god, you're back. This is fantastic. I mean, I never doubted you, but I did think you were dead pretty much from the second you stepped through. Not that I ever doubted you.
How was fishing?
Oh, it was fantastic. Did you know you can just, like, keep getting those things out of that pool until there's none left? And, well, that's kind of where I got up to about halfway through yesterday, and I just kept the rod in there. I didn't really know what to do from there, but you're back now.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
If I could cry, I would.
How long were we gone? Did time go differently or anything? Are we we weren't gone for like a week or some shit?
No.
Are you, like, older than you were? How old
Yeah,
are
you've got a jacket now. Like, did you go out and buy that? Like,
You were only gone for about a day and a half-ish, maybe?
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds right, because we rested overnight, didn't we?
we did, yeah.
Cabal will like point down the road and we'll start walking, but I think I will grab Fakron, put my arm like round her shoulder and be like,
Hello, mannequin.
and I'm going to take the portrait out of my pocket, unroll it, point to the Dragonborn woman and say,
Let's talk about this lady here.
That's all the time we've got for this week's episode. But before you go, I just want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave us a like if you liked what you just saw, and make sure you subscribe so you never miss out on any of the adventure.